I'm Jamie Oliver from the Oliver's Madhouse and notthatjamieoliver.com. Today I'm going to talk to you about vacuums, and as random as it might sound, to be fair, most of us are going to be using them over the festive season, and if you're anything like me, you may be a little bit obsessed. So yeah, vacuum cleaners. Recently Bosch sent me their new vacuum cleaner to put through its paces. I have to admit, when it arrived, I was very sceptical of the results that I would get with it, as I am with most cordless vacuum cleaners, because I worry that there isn't enough power. This is an 18-volt machine, so I kind of thought it would be pants. It's not. I've been really impressed with this machine. Not only do I suffer with a medical condition which makes it difficult to get up and down the stairs and also to carry things, I've also struggled with the pushing aspect because my pelvis is very unstable. So finding a machine I can go up and down stairs with easily has, without a shadow of a doubt, been a real priority. So it's been great to take a look at a machine that does just this. Particular machine has 3 settings: 1, 2 and turbo, all of which obviously are graded between obviously light use, medium use and full-blown, my god, the kids are on the rampage, they've destroyed everything use, hence the turbo. With it being a chargeable machine, it works on, from each charge, you get about 40 minutes usage. Now that's obviously at the base level at number 1. If you're using the turbo, then obviously it's going to use your battery down far quicker. So please bear that in mind. So that's great. What I also like about this machine is, let me lift it up. Okay, so I absolutely adore these here. Now I'm going to turn it on just so you can see what they do. Right, this one here tells me when I need to empty my vacuum cleaner to make sure that it's performing at optimum level and it's obviously able to still collect dust particles and debris. This one here is my battery, so I can very clearly see when it needs a charge. Also, when it's on charge, it indicates that it's still charging. It flashes, so please be aware of that. The other thing I really like about this machine, excuse the fact that I've used it obviously this morning and pretty much for the last few days, so the dust compartment is dirty, and yes, it does need emptying. But what I really expected, because it's not a full-size machine, is that I would need to empty the dust compartment quite frequently. Well, it really does compact down, and it's really easy to remove. So let me just take hold of that, squeeze those two together, and out you go. I'm going to put that down. Right, so now we've taken this off, in order to release it, again, squeezing again, take hold of the top and pull, and there you go. You can quite easily get to your filters, you can quite easily give it a wipe out, and it also, like I say, compacts down into the bottom. Not that you want to see that, it's really grubby. So going back on again, you'll hear a click. There we go. Right, the other feature that I really liked about this, obviously it's freestanding, so that's a bonus in itself, but oh, right, I don't know if you can see this, but here we go. I don't know if this bothers you, but it really does bother me. Perhaps it's my OCD tendencies. Hair. As gross as it's going to sound, I've got fairly long hair. My daughter's got really thick and really long hair. So I really struggle with actually getting hair off the Bosch bars. And with other makes and in the past, I've used all sorts of implements, from butter knives to spoons, screwdrivers. There's been quite an array in order to obviously access that Bosch bar and clean it. Now we all know when it gets clogged up, it's not actually going to work as efficiently as when it's obviously clean. So it needs to be done quite frequently. Well, for me, I absolutely love this gizmo. It's a little bit stiff because it's obviously still fairly new. If you squeeze it, we do it from this way, There you go, you'll hear a click. And you can then remove it, clean it, which I obviously need to clean. And then it clips back in. There are a couple of things that you really need to bear in mind with this product. And one is the fact that it, obviously, what it gains in some features, it loses in others. Now, obviously the size of your dust canister is far smaller than a sort of standard size upright vacuum cleaner, but to me that's not an issue, because obviously I gain the flexibility of being able to lift it and carry it myself. However, what you do have to bear in mind, let's put this down, is there are no accessories with this. There's no hose, and you are unable to obviously use a hose up high or whatever. So predominantly this is for basic carpet flooring. I'm just finding that I really like it due to the fact that I'm not having to wait around for my husband. So for me, well done Bosch.